When did you get married? Did you get surgery? Did you get surgery? Someone said, how long have you been single? Do you think you've ever been a bad friend to someone? Yes.
Before we get into the video, I would like to shout out today's sponsor, Love Me Hair. They're not new on my channel. I've worked with them like so many times. They sent over their supernatural side part glueless minimalist lace bob wig. The length is 10 inches. It is not a full lace frontal. It's a 13x5. It's a Swiss medium lace. This is pretty much the easiest bob wig that I've had to install in a while because everything comes done for you. The lace is pre-bleached, pre-plucked, and also the part is even there for you. So everything is pretty much done. You don't have to do too much. You could definitely wear this wig glueless, but I just went ahead and installed it with Got2b because I don't know, I just felt like it, to be honest. I did a strictly no baby hair look because that's the kind of look that is preferred for me when it comes to my wigs. I installed this wig like in I think 10 minutes. So it was really quick. This is an easy everyday wig, to be honest, because I didn't do anything to it. I just took it out the box and put it on my head, sprayed Got2b, you know, adjusted it to fit my hair. This is definitely that minimalist wig. If you're the kind of person that just needs a wig to go every single day, this is the wig for you. If you don't want to hassle or struggle with, you know, putting on your wig every single day and laying it down, melting, all that stuff, easy breezy type of wig, this is a wig for you. So I have it linked in the description box below. And also Love Me Hair as a company, I definitely recommend them because they are one of like my top companies for hair. If you're looking for any type of hair, I would definitely recommend. They have really good quality. Their lace is amazing. Their hair, like the bundles itself, amazing. Most of my wigs that I've had for years, Love Me Hair. Like Love Me Hair is top for me. It's top on my list. And people ask me all the time, like, where can I get hair? Where can I get hair from? I definitely recommend Love Me Hair. So yeah, go ahead to the description box and check the link, click the link, shop away. If it's not this bob wig, it definitely would be another wig from Love Me Hair. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys continue watching the video. Bye.
We're about to get, oh my god, we're about to get into some real hot tea today, you guys. So let me just get comfortable. I have my water here. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your juice, grab your wine, your snack, whatever makes you feel comfortable when you're watching a movie. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hey girl, my name is Lucy. I always say to stay subscribed. We have a good time on this channel. As you see by the title, we'll be doing a Q&A today. I don't do these often, and I mean, I should really do this often because I feel like there are a lot of questions that go unanswered from you guys. And I think sessions like this would be really helpful, getting to all those questions that you guys have, the ones that I'm not able to get to, like comment section or my DMs. Now, I asked you guys to send me questions on Instagram again. Now, this is the reason why I say to follow me on Instagram. It's linked in the description box below. I don't think I left it up for 24 hours because I felt like I got like too many questions. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screenshots of questions. I feel like that's more than enough for a Q&A, for one video at least. I'm gonna try my best to go through all the questions in this video, but if I'm not able to get to everything, I'll probably make a part 2 and then put up, like, you know, another post on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram this time so you get your question across. Now let's just get right into this video because it's looking like it's going to be a long one. Whew, and by the way, I haven't really gone through these questions. I just kind of took screenshots and stuff. Did you get surgery? Did you get surgery? Have you gotten your body? Hello. Hey, you know what, let's start from the beginning. What's the best part of your 20s? Ooh, that's a really good question. As you guys know, I'm still in my 20s. I'm in my late 20s, so yeah, I'd say it's a combination of a lot of things for me. I think the highlight or the top of that list is going to be how much I've been able to grow and pick up myself, or pick myself back up from mistakes, because definitely I have made a lot of mistakes in my 20s, which most of them or some of them I've actually shared on this channel, and I also kind of communicate them like in bits and pieces in like most of my videos to you guys. I've made a lot of mistakes in my 20s. It's just, I feel like the best part of it is realizing that I made those mistakes and then, you know, started correcting them still in my 20s. This is not to say that you can't make your corrections later in life or, you know, in your 30s or anything, but I feel the best part of my 20s is calling myself out on my own bullshit most of the time, kind of working every single day to better myself. I feel like it's that realization that, you know, this is right, this is wrong, you don't have this together, you know, this is what you should do and stuff. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that even at this point in my life I don't make mistakes. I'm human, I still make mistakes, but I just love how far I have come in, you know, self-awareness and, you know, living my life in my 20s, or, you know, realistically living through life in my 20s. You know what, I don't even want to get into like this question in there, because this definitely covers a lot. I think I can make a whole video about, you know, things that I'm currently enjoying in my 20s, or the best part of my 20s, or being in my 20s. I could make a whole video about that, but honestly it's being able to grow and being able to, you know, call myself out, because sometimes you really don't know how deep or neck deep you are in your flaws and in your, you know, shortcomings and stuff until, you know, it's kind of not too late, but like at the end or in like later on in life and stuff. But anyway, next question. What do you do when life doesn't seem to be working out, either as planned or in any direct any direct worth it? I don't know what the last part means, but I pretty much just take the first part. What do you do when life doesn't seem to be working out? Honestly, the first thing I do is pray. I'm not even gonna lie, I cry. You guys, oh, I cry a lot, and I feel like for me it's therapeutic to cry. I feel good when I cry and overthink about situations. I feel better when I'm calm. I pray about it. You know, my brain starts to function. I've said it a lot on my channel. I don't put my emotions away. I don't try to mask it. I used to do that before, but now I don't try to mask it. I don't try to, you know, cover it and all that. I pretty much attack it. If I feel like crying at that time, I cry. If I feel like screaming at that time, I scream. If anything I feel like doing at that time that I feel like it's going to ease me, I do it at that time. And then after I've done what's in my mind, I'm calm. I attack the situation. I start to look for resolutions in my head. Like, I try to think about things logically at that very moment. And honestly, I pray after, because obviously I can't do anything without consulting with my father. Especially when I feel like I'm trying my hardest and it's just not working, or everything just seems all over the place, or I don't know what I'm doing, I've just lost direction. I stop. Like, I take some time to myself. That's when you see me in my house for pretty much a week straight with little to no contact with the outside world and with people. One thing I don't do anymore, at least, is, you know, that anxiousness you get when you're trying and things are not working. Obviously you might have deadlines, you might have a lot of, like, you know, responsibilities and stuff, and that anxiousness you feel, or that anxious feeling you get, makes you do a lot of things at once and try a lot of things at once. Before, I used to be that person that would try a lot of things at once. Now I don't. I just leave everything alone. I think, re-strategize, and go back to the drawing board, take some time and do some work on myself, and, you know, hope for the best. I feel like I'm spending too much time on a particular question. This is why this thing is really not for me, but let's try. Someone says, hi Lucy, I struggle to take myself out on a solo date. I think it's my lack of motivation. She didn't ask a question, but I'm guessing she wants me to talk about her struggle of taking herself out on a solo date, which is due to her lack of motivation. I feel you. And apart from that lack of motivation, it's also that thing of, you know, being scared to be by yourself, especially in public setting like a restaurant and stuff. It's nerve-wracking to an extent. I feel like for me, before I started going on solo dates, solo trips, all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't really just think about, like, it's not like I wouldn't think about it, it's like the thought of it would scare me, because I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing by myself out in a restaurant? Or what am I supposed to be doing when people are staring at me like, what is she doing? Or if I go on a solo trip, like, how am I supposed to entertain myself? Or why would I just get up, dress up, you know, put on a nice outfit, perfume, all that makeup and stuff, and just go out by myself and then no one to talk to and stuff? Like, these are the thoughts that will come to my mind. Well, before I had a mindset switch, which is pretty much like, what is it that those people that I go out on these like dates with, or go out for drinks with, or travel with, what is it that they give to me, or the kind of pleasure or fulfillment that they give to me that I feel like I can't give myself? You know, that was the mindset switch. Why do I feel like the feeling of traveling with a friend, which honestly it's quite different, because when you're traveling with your partner or when you're traveling with your friends, it's quite different. It might be a lot of fun, because I mean if you have the right people around you, but it's kind of different. But what I'm saying is, why can't I make myself as happy as being around these other people, you know, make me happy? Does that make sense? So why can't I give myself the same level of happiness, the same level of entertainment? Like, why can't I look for something to entertain myself other than, you know, hanging around people? Why is it that I have to be with someone to have a good time? Why is it that I have to be with someone to feel fulfilled? Why is it that I have to be with someone before I could go out to a restaurant and eat, or go out and see a movie, or go out for drinks? Why do I have to be with another human being? What does it give me that I can't give myself? You know, that's the question I usually would ask myself. Like, do I really need anyone? So if pretty much like I didn't have anyone to go out with me for a whole month, meaning I'm not going to go out. You get me? So you have to think about it. I feel like you have to understand that loving yourself means you need to spoil yourself, you need to take yourself out, you need to enjoy your own company. If you enjoy your company, then most likely someone else will. Okay, next question. I hope that answered your question. I hope that was enough for you. If you want me to talk about it more, let me know. Someone said, how are you, big sister? I am fine. I have been struggling lately, I'm not even going to lie. Health-wise, but I'm not health-wise like serious health issues, but I've just been so tired lately. I feel like I've been so busy, so stressed, but I am okay. I am fantastic. I feel like I am also on this spiritual and mental journey at the moment. I might talk about it later, I might not, but I'm okay. I am really good. I feel like now I'm in my most laid back and chill era. I'm not as, you know, I'm just calm lately. I'm cool, I'm fine, my love. Someone said, another question, why are you so beautiful? Thank you. Another person said, can I be your mentee? Girl, cool. Someone said, any insights on overcoming negative relationship habits? Negative relationship habits. So I'm guessing you have those negative relationship habits. Honestly, I'm not even going to hold you. This is a struggle that most of us have. I know that I had some negative relationship habits previously. Dating habit, I would say, or I'll just say toxic dating habit. And you know, some of these things are really hard to free yourself from. Getting away from toxic or negative relationship habits is to do the work on yourself individually, because most of the time the reason why we have those toxic habits is something that's in us that is kind of, you know, twisted. I wouldn't even say broken or there's a problem or anything. It's just something within us that we need to work on. Ask yourself certain questions about, you know, why you feel like this is what you're drawn to. Then you start piecing things together. And if you need more, I will talk more, but let me just shut up, okay? Someone said, oh, just wanted to say that you're amazing and I love you from a distance. Thank you so much, Telma. Someone said, are you in your early, mid or late 20s? Girl, I'm in my late 20s. Someone said, do you plan on staying in Hungary forever? No, absolutely not. Someone said, where are you from in Nigeria? I am from Delta State. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but I think I've said this on my channel like years ago. First off, like originally, I'm a Delta Igbo babe, right? So I'm an Igbo babe, a Delta Igbo babe, okay? I'm gonna say that again. But I grew up in Warri, like I'm a Warri babe, like I'm a Wafi babe. A lot of people actually find that hard to believe when I say it, but I'm a Warri babe. Someone said, when was the last time you were in Nigeria? Oh my god, way too long. I've not been to Nigeria for a very, very long time. Last time I was in Nigeria was in 2018. Went in 2018 December, and then I was back in 2019 January, and I've not been to Nigeria in a long time. I want to go to Nigeria soon. Oh my god, who's calling me? Someone asked me favorite time of the day. I don't know, to be honest. Before, I used to be a nighttime person, but now I'm just, I don't know, I think I'm a morning person. Someone said, I love your videos. When are you going to post another Power of Silence video? Thank you, first off. And I have a Power of Silence video coming real soon. Stay tuned for that. Someone said, how's life treating you these days? Woo! Life is lifing. I'm joking. I'm joking. Life is good, okay? Life is really good, although obviously like not as smooth as I want it to be, but life is good. Life is really good. Thank you. Someone said tips for teenagers. What type of tips? Like, what type of tips do you want me to give for teenagers? Because obviously there are a lot of things I could touch on. Someone said, please Lucy, should I be too bothered about how I and my environs how I and my environs look as I begin YouTube? So I'm guessing what she means is, should I be bothered how she and her environment looks on a YouTube? Yeah, I mean, but not too bothered about it. Just, I don't mean that it has to be like over the top and stuff, but obviously like you wouldn't want distractions around you when you're filming. I'm guessing you're doing YouTube because you said as you begin YouTube, yeah? So I mean, you don't want distractions behind you and stuff. So obviously a clear space, a simple white background and stuff, that's okay. Someone said, what is your body care routine? I'm going to do a shower routine soon. I've actually wanted to do that since December, but I honestly was just too busy because you guys know I moved into a new flat. But I'll have like a shower routine coming soon. Someone said we want a meet and greet with me. Sis, I don't think we're there yet too. Someone said, I would love to know how I can start taking care of myself, especially my appearance. I'm 23. I have a ton of videos, my love. Someone said, aside YouTube, what else would you consider doing with your regular job? Aside YouTube, what would I consider doing with my regular job? Because I have a 9 to 5. And also there are a couple questions here on what I do aside YouTube. I do have a 9 to 5. I'm pretty transparent about this, and I say all the time I do have a 9 to 5. But yeah, that's what I do aside YouTube. Someone said, what is your 9 to 5 exactly? Okay, so I work for an investment firm as a HR specialist, specifically for talent engagement. I don't know why did I break that up so slow. But you guys, you heard what I said. How do you stay consistent? My girl, I try my best to stay consistent on these YouTube streets because it is not easy. And recently I started taking TikTok serious as well, so obviously that's like a lot more on my plate than usual. And I've tried my best to stay consistent on all these platforms, which is obviously not easy. I try to stay focused, and I also schedule. Like, I always make sure that I have things put in place. Okay, I'm filming on this day, I'm editing on this day, I have this day and this day that a video will go up. And I also have alternate days that videos go up as well. So if a video is not going up on Sunday, it's going up on Monday. If it's not going up on Monday, it's going up on Tuesday. And if a video goes up on Sunday, then I know definitely a video has to go up on Wednesday or Thursday. If the video goes up on Tuesday, I know a video has to go up on Thursday for sure. You know, I have these alternate days that, you know, I have to put out videos depending on when I'm able to get, because the only reason why I can't have like a fixed day at this very moment is because of how much work I have to do that's like, you know, completely aside YouTube. So I have my 9 to 5 and, you know, other things that I'm doing. So I definitely would have like shifts here and there with these platforms. So sometimes it might be something that comes up on my 9 to 5, and it might be something that comes up with a different thing. So I would need to like kind of fit all of that into a schedule. But yeah, pretty much I always try to stay organized to the best of my capability. Someone said, how do you balance between YouTube and your regular job, especially with editing? My girl, Jesus, Editing, I feel like, is one of my biggest problems, because there's one thing to sit down and film a video, it's another thing to sit down and edit the video for hours. It's not easy. Like this video, I already know that it's going to take me a long time to edit, because obviously it doesn't have like a flow. It's just answering questions, so it's longer. I can see right now that it's like 30 minutes gone. Oh my god. And I already dread the editing process, but honestly, I try to schedule myself and prioritize things. I know that I'm going to travel next weekend. I'm traveling actually for real next weekend. This is the weekend that I'm actually recording. Today is Saturday, so I know that a video has to go up tomorrow, and if not, next tomorrow. And I know that I'm definitely going to go out, like I'm going to be out next weekend, so I wouldn't be able to edit or film next weekend. So I have to make preparations for videos I'll go up the week after, because obviously I can't film during the week most of the time because I work a 9 to 5. It's quite hard, but you see, like I already have next week and the week after like on my mind, if that makes sense. So yeah, you just need to think ahead most of the time and then plan yourself. And one thing I say as a content creator is don't be afraid to bulk record, because that will save you and that will make you more consistent. Bulk record. Someone said, how long have you been single? Wow. And in line of this single thing, I'm going to just address it now, because I don't understand. I have seen questions here. When did you get married? Like, I don't know when and how I actually made some statements that made people think that I'm a married woman. I feel like 2 shocking questions on this list for me is, you know, the surgery that people magically think that I have gotten, and also like, you know, when I got married. Like, I've just been seeing, when did you get married? How long have you been married? When did you get married? When did you get married? Like, when did I say I was married? I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm going to put that out there. I'm not married. And you know what's crazy? I'm reading a question that says like, why did you marry a Hungarian? It's one thing for me to be married. A Hungarian. When did I say all this? I don't know when I said all this. Someone said, do you ever think of being in a relationship or settling down anytime soon? Oh yeah, obviously I want to be someone's wife. And yeah, if it comes, it comes. When it comes, it comes. Like, that's the thoughts that I have. Yeah, those kind of things, I feel like you don't set time with them. You don't set like a time frame with those things. Like, when it comes, it comes. When it happens, it happens. And you want it to happen at the right time and with the right person. So yeah. Someone said, can you make a video about making friendships as an adult and expat? Yup, I will make a video about friendship. I have one on my channel though, but I'll make another one for you guys. Someone said, hi cutie. Hi Pooh. So do you enjoy living in Budapest? Is it nice? Ever relocating somewhere else? I love living in Hungary. I love living in Budapest specifically. Budapest is amazing. Budapest is beautiful. Budapest is home. I love living in Budapest. I feel like I grew up in Budapest, and I actually did. I started my life in Budapest. Everything being an adult, you know, happened in Budapest. I've been by myself in Budapest. Like, being in Hungary, being in Budapest kind of forced me to grow up, you know, faster than I would have, you know, grown up if I was somewhere else, if I was in Nigeria. So I love living in Budapest. It's beautiful. What's the best piece of advice someone has given me? Whew. Best piece of advice someone has given me, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now, and I don't want to waste time because the thing is rolling. I'm so sorry you guys if I skip your question. It's because like it's jagged. I didn't screenshot this thing well. I actually know her. She said, Lou, how do I keep up with YouTube? It's quite difficult making videos and I'm a bit shy. Oh my love, to be honest, it's not as easy as people make it seem, me included, because I feel like sometimes when I say that I am stressed out or I'm worn out, a lot of people don't really understand how, because I'm able to roll out videos twice a week despite, you know, what I say or how I say I feel and stuff. So they feel like there's, you know, it's easy, but it really isn't. You just always need to put your head straight. You always need to prioritize your work and tell yourself, which is what I said earlier, and tell yourself like, okay, right, like, what do I want out of this channel? What do I want out of doing this? You know, what can I do to achieve those things? and you write it down, you follow it, you just make sure that you're not distracted. And even if you get slightly distracted sometimes, always call yourself back quickly, because one thing about YouTube is if you get distracted and you like let yourself slip into it and like continue go, it'll get deep, it'll eat so deep. So the moment you get distracted for a little bit, like snap, especially when you're starting out, because when I started, it took me years before I got consistent on it, before I could take YouTube serious. I think I didn't take YouTube serious until like, I don't know, like 3-4 years after I started the channel, which was quite bad, because I know where I would have been with my channel if I was, you know, consistent. And then she said she's shy. I know, don't worry. I feel like the more you record videos, the more you settle into it and you get used to it. So just do it a lot, you get used to it. Trust me, when I started, I was so shy, but when you make the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos, you get used to it. Like someone asked, hey love, hey boo, do you think it makes a girl look weird if she's trying to make friends with another girl and asks the girl for her number, or is there a better approach? I don't think it's weird. Honestly, I'm gonna tell myself the same thing, because I feel like I have a problem. I said it before, I said it in my last video or the video before. I have a problem with networking and making friends. Like, I mean, I could see someone that I feel like we could have a good vibe together as friends, and I'll just not say anything, which is bad. So I don't think it's weird if you're trying to be friends with someone, or if you ask a girl for her number or anything of such. I don't think it's weird, although we do have to be careful when making friends these days. But go ahead, girl, ask her for a number, ask her to hang out. If you guys are already on social media, you can, you know, talk to her sometimes, you know, kind of chat a bit, then later just ask for her number and stuff, and say, and tell her you're trying to be friends, because sometimes it could be mistaken with the other things. So you could just be out with it and be like, oh, I'm just trying to be friends, you seem cool, let's hang out, blah, 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 let's be friends. The closest people I have around me, which I could definitely count one hand, it's not even up to one hand, all of them are from Instagram. Honestly, all of them are from Instagram, and we're really close. Someone said, how do I get over my ex? It's been a year. Whoo, girl, I have a video about getting over exes on my channel. Honestly, it's not easy, but one thing I'm gonna tell you is remember why you all broke up. Let that keep ringing in your head. Like, why are you no longer with this person? Think about that. I feel like that's something that has helped me so much when it comes to exes, or any even situation that has broken off or anything. I usually ask myself, okay, why didn't it work out in the first place? When you answer the question, ask yourself, do I really deserve this? Is this what I really want for myself? Keep repeating that. You would definitely get over it, trust me. Someone said, please don't forget to mention about the leggings don't forget to post about the leggings you mentioned in your YouTube video. I did post about it, my love, I did. And I also posted the link in my last vlog, so, and I think it's my vlog when I went to Warsaw. Check that video, you're going to see the link for the leggings. Someone said, I don't have anything to ask, I just want to say that I appreciate your content. Thank you, love. Someone said, how did you end up moving and living in Budapest? A scholarship? I didn't screenshot this well. Scholarship or something I did. And then she said, also, have you experienced any racism there? No, I didn't come on scholarship. I came to study back in 2015. I studied communication and media. That's another question that I saw somewhere there, so I'm gonna just put that out there. And then, have I experienced any racism here? Of course I have, a lot of times, but nothing alarming. I've experienced racism when it comes to looking for an apartment. I've experienced racism regularly on the streets a long time. But yeah, are you in a relationship? 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 Someone said, please, what lashes do you use? Share the link. Most of the lashes I wear, I usually get from Amazon or I get from Shein. But right now I have lash extensions on. I'm about to be a lash extension girl for a while, because honestly, I hate taking out lashes and putting them back on. It takes a lot of my time whenever I'm doing my makeup, so now lash extensions it is. Someone said, advice you would give to your current and future self. Advice I would give to my current self, slow down. slow down, because sometimes I'm on go. I forget to slow down. So that's advice I'll give my current self. My future self, advice I'll give my future self, I don't know about that one. Oh. Advice you would give to others regarding careers, mental health, and relationships. When it comes to career, there are a lot of things that have been put in our face that seems to be the norm that really aren't the norm, especially on social media, on what your career should look like or what your career should be. There are a lot of things, a lot of things that I see these days that most people kind of romanticize, or so many people make it look like it's a movie. Like your career has to look all sweet and smooth and stuff. Like no job is that easy. No job is sweet. No job is exactly how you want it to be. I understand that you might be doing something that you love. Like I love doing YouTube, right? It's not easy. There are days that I really want to just rip out my skin. There are days that I cry. There are days that it's not easy. There are days that things aren't going as planned. There are days that I'm not earning as much as I'd like to earn from YouTube. So no career path is easy. No career path is smooth. So if you're going into a career path thinking that it'd be easy for you, girl. In terms of mental health, prioritize your mental health over everything, even over your career, even over yourself to a certain extent. Mental health makes pretty much, I want to say, like the most of you as a human being. If your mental isn't straight, your life isn't going to be straight. If your mental isn't straight, nothing is going to go well with you. You'll be able to think or focus. You wouldn't be able to succeed in life. That's just the truth. So prioritize your mental health. If you feel like you're struggling and you need help, get the help. In terms of relationships, honestly, there are a lot I could say about relationships, but don't rush it. Don't force anything, whether it's romantic, whether it is friendship. Don't force anything. Don't force any relationship with anyone. That's what I'm gonna say. Advice you would give your younger self if you could go back in time: just don't worry, everything will fall in place. And that's just it, because I feel like when I was younger, I was so worried about how my life would be at this current time, if I was going to make it, if I was going to be where I am currently. I gave up a lot of times on myself. I would say I'm kind of getting too deep. You wouldn't end up the way you think you will, you know. Oh, this is a nice question. Do you think you've ever been a bad friend to someone? Yes, I probably have. I wouldn't even say I probably have. I know that I have been a bad friend to someone. I probably wasn't as present as I thought I was. Like I wasn't there as much as I thought that I was in my head. And obviously in terms of communication, I wasn't the best at communicating how I felt. I used to have this bad habit of just ghosting people. But yeah, obviously I know that at a point in my life I wasn't a good friend, and some people might say I'm not a good friend. So yeah, we all have that. A lot of people have requested for a podcast, and I got like a few questions about podcast. Honestly, I still have a lot of slides. I don't know if I'm going to get through these, but yeah, I'm working on it. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm going to have a podcast soon. Okay, what camera do you shoot with? I have everything in the description box below, you know, what camera I shoot with. But I shoot with the Sony A6400 with a Sigma 30mm 1.4 lens. Yeah, that's what I shoot with. And then for my vlogs, I use a Sony ZV-1. You know, I'm gonna do a part 2 for you guys because I feel like I can't get through all the questions in this video. So what I'm gonna do is take the remaining questions that I didn't get to here, and then also put up another post. Follow me on Instagram and make sure you look out for that post. So that pretty much will be it for this video. Follow me on Instagram, like I said, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Those of you that are listening in your car, at your job, you at home, I don't care where you at. Turn this up right now, cause we're about to go in. Hey, step it